A typical day at Marathon School begins when we get up, eat breakfast together, and go to classroom in our school with Mr. Mooney. Before we start working, we discuss both classroom and personal goals for the day and our week. Then we each have our own personal classes that we work on. For example, we work on our own independent studies. If we are well behaved, there are rewards by earning points to buy snacks.
During breaks, we can play cards, board games, or other activities. In summer and spring, we get to go outside for PE classes. We have study hall, and we can work on what we told Mr. Mooney. We are more productive and get more done during this time. On Wednesday, we have visitation with our parents and family members. Mr. Mooney often comes in and speaks with our parents if needed. On Saturdays, we clean the facility and classroom heavily.
Research indicates that youth that have connections to their school communities are less likely to commit delinquent acts or recidivate. Students often come here hating school and leave with a much different attitude. Many of our kids come into KPYF credit deficient. Having an on-site school with a dedicated learning environment gives them the opportunity to catch up and even get ahead with credits. Many have had negative academic experiences. Being able to earn credits here lets them feel academic success, and that often follows them to other placements.
The majority of our youth have IEPs. Our teacher is an experienced special education teacher who knows how to work with IEPs and students with IEPs. Youth here have access to one-on-one instruction by a special education teacher all day long, as opposed to their mainstream school experience that likely included just a study skills class for special education instruction. Our youth are always in flux. Placement here is not long-term. Movement in and out of our facility doesn't often line up with school breaks and terms. These transitions can often be difficult to manage in a way that makes sure kids don't lose credit for academic work they've completed. Mr. Mooney works very hard to make sure that our kids always get credit for work they've done and don't lose out on credits.
Opportunities that we get at Marathon School are personalized learning. You get the opportunity to work at your own pace. Also, we have credit recovery. We also have a very strong relationship with Mr. Mooney, the teacher at Marathon School.
Some other opportunities that are available at Marathon School include exercise equipment we can use anytime. Also, we have yoga balls that we sit on so we can have a way for some of us to keep our hyperactiveness under control. We also have a big selection of books to read from whenever we want. Finally, our teacher, Mr. Mooney, is there to help us whenever we need it.
Our classroom is quiet. Guest speakers come in. Challenger Center in the rec room. Substance abuse and health education. We all look the same in our uniforms that are super comfy.
Since I came to Marathon School, I realized I still had a chance to graduate high school. I want to increase my vocabulary, and other students here want to learn about language arts, another language, and play music.
I learned employability skills and job expectations and soft skills. I also learned to finish all projects I have started.
I have learned whenever I got here about history and language arts on gradpoint.com and some other stuff on alex.com.
Here at Marathon School, I feel more accepted than I felt at any other school that I've been to because staff here and Mr. Mooney are more caring and understanding than most other teachers at the schools I've been to.
Merci pour m'écouter. Au revoir. À la prochaine.